in this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
It's a date that's been circled for weeks, and it's finally here. Opening night on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 New York Yankees.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
Masahiro Tanaka gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he has a number of pitches in his arsenal, but the one pitch that stands out to me is that splitter. You'll see a fastball, then he'll come back and throw that splitter. It looks like a fastball, then it drops at the last second and drops off the table. Gives hitters fits. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
St. Louis, shortstop, number 36.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. One and two. Here it comes. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
In the second spot tonight, center fielder number 25.
At the plate, Dexter Fowler. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, one man out. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Here it comes on 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Just getting started here in the Bronx. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner's after it. And that ends the inning. 1-2. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Carlos Martinez is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, last year he had a very nice season when you look at the win total. His team is counting on him to do that again. If he does not get within that range of where he was last season, I don't see this team going very far. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals. And I'm looking at Randal Grichuk. You know, for a guy his size, he can motor. He can cover the ground in the outfield, and he's got a strong enough arm you can play him in right, left, or center.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder Brett Gardner.
Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's set and the pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Under it now, Jerko for the first out.
Batting third, catcher.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he is in there.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, dude, that was so unlucky.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Holliday. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Nothing in the Yankee first. We'll head to the second at the stadium with no score. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Randall Grichuk.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bird in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone, and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And another foul ball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bird on the move, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Matt Adams.
So digging in now, Matt Adams. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding forward now,
Leading
Greg
off for the
Bird.
Yankees.
He'll match up with Carlos
Third baseman,
Martinez to lead off the
Greg
inning.
Bird.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Batting 6.
Here's Starlin
Second
Castro.
baseman, Starlin Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. High pop up. Molina has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadi Molina to lead things off.
Molina.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8. Second baseman, Jed Gyorko.
Leadoff man retired, and here's Jed Gyorko. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Fouled back. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Bird will put this one away, and the side is retired. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. Home half of the third coming up. Here's Chase Headley. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Man, that's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a good pitch like that and he still gets a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. A runner at first with no outs here. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Here it comes, 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on is Fowler. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aledmys Diaz. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Dribbled up the line. Bird has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Ready for another chance? Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
He's putting on the clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike one, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from. Well, that's a nice piece of hitting. He hung him a split, and he stayed right on it. If it starts high, you let it fly. If it stays low, you let it go.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Standing in now, Randall Grichuk. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Gary Sanchez.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Holliday. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Holliday.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
First baseman number
Digging in,
33.
Greg Bird, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Stephen Piscotty.
Into the windup and the pitch to right field. Judge is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Here's Matt Adams now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and that's going to land foul.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Castro put this one away for route number 2.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Grounded softly to the right. Here's Chase Headley.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Piscotty moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
The right fielder, number 99.
Coming to the plate now,
Judge.
Aaron Judge. First time up, he went down looking. High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it, and that retires the side. Yanks held. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Johnny Peralta.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty. 0-2. Now the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Digging in once again, Aledmys Diaz. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
From the stretch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. And that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up, and it's into right field. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but a multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's Randal Grichuk. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 left for St. Louis. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. He'll lead it off as we start the home
number 11,
sixth.
Left fielder Brett Gardner.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carpenter onto the grass. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Jacoby.
Here's the center fielder,
Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Hit hard to short. Diaz brings it in. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to
Up next
reach
for the
first
Yankees.
safely.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Gary Sanchez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting,
Digging in to try it again.
designated
Matt
hitter.
Holliday. He comes in
Matt
0 for 2 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Molina has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Yankees. Ready once again, Stephen Piscotty. And guys, 7th
Leading off for the
inning
Cardinals,
already. Hey, I'm not complaining,
fielder,
but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And oh, that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
Matt Adams is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike one. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Runner goes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw.
really good late
batter,
bite on
number
that
4,
slider right there.
catcher,
The best ones
Yadier
have that
Molina.
late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Castro ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in once
Second
again, Jed Jerko. He's
Jerko.
0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for third. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and
Cards
gentlemen,
leave one.
it's time
We are
for the
still
traditional
scoreless.
7th inning stretch.
Digging in, Greg Bird. He's singled in 2
Leading
trips
off
to
for
the
the
plate
Yankees.
thus far.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
Into the windup and the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous.
Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Drilled on the ground to short. Diaz scoops it up onto first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for
Leading off
another
for St.
shot,
Louis.
Johnny Peralta.
Third
He'll
baseman,
start things out for us
Johnny
here in inning
Peralta.
number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that
Up next
9-hole
for the
hitter
Cardinals,
as the second
shortstop,
leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Aledmus Diaz is at the plate as he looks at ball one. For Peralta, a good start as he's got his first double of the year here on opening night. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Well, Matt, maybe this bunt is a sign of things to come. This offense has been struggling. They've been shut down most of the game. Maybe they're changing their game plan. Drop a bunt, play a little small ball. We'll see what they do the rest of the inning.
Here's Dexter Fowler now as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And they'll end up taking the lead, and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. Matt Carpenter is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Tyler Clippard is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. And now a triple play, as he couldn't get back to the bag, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Chase Headley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Delivery to him on the way. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little roller toward the hole. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to the plate, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Cecil.
First pitch on its way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Jerko ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Now at the plate, Matt Holliday. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Picked up by Peralta. A throw to the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
First baseman number 33.
Digging in now, Greg Bird. Struck out after whiffing on a bunt attempt in his first at-bat. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Hit back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the run is in to score from second. And it's a 4-1 game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. We always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Sun Hwan Oh is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Sun Hwan Oh.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs. He blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will They nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez should have room. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder Stephen
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he pops it up back behind second base. Oh, and he misses it. So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Matt Adams.
Into the box now, Matt Adams. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Tyler Clippard claims the win out of the pen, his first. Carlos Martinez is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
For St. Louis, 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Tyler Clippard. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Carlos Martinez. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.